When we were taught what is in the Quran, we were taught three things are in the Quran. Number one, rules and regulations connected to our lives. There are a certain number of verses. Those are gathered also in a book. They say Ayatul Ahkam fil Quran. It's there. The verse, it doesn't mean they don't believe in the rest of it. They are only teaching you one subject. That's it. Secondly, there are verses. Number one, like I said, the rules and regulations between us. Whatever happens between us, Allah has judged already and given decision and so on. Number two, Allah has prophecies of that which is to come after us. Qiyamah and so on, what's going to happen and so on. All of that is mentioned in the Quran. And number three, Allah has mentioned stories of those of the past. One day I explained this in another masjid in the same city. Later on people said, oh, this sheikh said that the Quran is just a storybook. Why don't you listen? We said there are three types of verses in the Quran. There are stories of the previous nations, we draw lesson from obviously. There are prophecies regarding the future and we have to take heed. And there are rules and regulations connected to our living and we shall apply. So all of this is part of the Quran. It's not just one thing. My brothers and sisters, the ummah is bleeding. The only way we're actually going to succeed is by us turning back to the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ.